Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Larry D. Williams, and oh, yes, the D is for driven. And I'd like to welcome you to training number 4. Well, today we are going to talk about co-op tokens. Most people that have joined Coop5050 don't understand how powerful this concept is concerning how you can use it to explode Coop5050. And I'm going to show you today how you can use it. Okay, so now, as I said, this is video number 4, and if you need to be some clarification about anything else, you have to go back to videos number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, to basically progressively go through the training to understand the dashboard. So by all means, take time to look at these videos because I broke them down to about at least 20 minutes each. And because I didn't want to do long videos, because most people, the attention span is not there because there are no moving parts. There's no excitement here in so many words. So, but now let's get into our training today. We are talking about co-op tokens, how to use them and what are they. Now, if you notice in the left menu, you see this left menu over here, we actually come over here. We on our dashboard. We come down to co-op tokens, we take that. And if you notice, it drops down and it gives you 3 options. Purchase co-op tokens, okay, my co-op tokens, assign co-op tokens. So let's look at purchase co-op tokens. So we click there, and in this screen, it helps us to see the whole purpose of this particular part of co-op tokens is that it allows you to buy these tokens that you can actually, in so many words, you're paying it forward for people. In other words, if I was going to pay it forward for 4 people and I wanted to basically buy tokens that can be used to activate their account in Coop5050, I would simply come to co-op tokens, select purchase license fee tokens. You see where it says 12 months? You see that? And so since I'm going to do this for 4 people, I'll enter the number 4. If it was going to be for 1 person, you would enter the number 1. But in this example, I'm using 4. Now, say for instance, all 4 of these people, I'm basically going to pay it forward for them so that they can all start off on the $25 donation level. So what I do is I select 25. Then I enter the number 4. Okay. And then from there, what I do is this. I proceed to pay. It tells me how much it's going to be. All right. Then I click pay now. It takes me over to the checkout page. Okay. For Coop5050. I come here and I select whatever crypto that I'm going to use. We'll say I'm going to use Bitcoin. And as you can see, the price went up a little bit to $282. But now you look at your invoice, it tells you what you're paying for. Coop5050, okay, $25 level, you see that? Times 4, $100. Software licensing fee, $119 times 4. You know, well, the $29.99 times 4 will bring it to $119.96. Safety surplus, when this transaction finished, you may end up spending only $3 from this, and so you end up with $40 back in your wallet. Okay, and then the rest of it, processing fee, network exchange fee for the miners. Okay, and so the only thing you have to do now, if you know how to scan this QRC code, you scan this code, or if you don't know how to scan this QRC code, you simply copy this strand right here and enter it into whatever crypto wallet that you have that you're using to make the payment. But a word of caution, make sure that if you're going to pay with Bitcoin, that you have made the selection here to select Bitcoin. Okay? Do not try to send Ethereum to a Bitcoin address. Okay? And so once that happens and the transaction clears and it processes, then from there, what's going to happen is this. You will be able to come over to click on my co-op tokens and you will be able to see all of your tokens over here. And how you will know that they are good to use is when you come over to here where it says is used, you have to see no. So when you see N for no, that means that that token is available to be used. Okay. Now, here's something else that you need to know about tokens that's so important. When a person joins Coop5050, and if you went through the whole process from beginning to end, and you finished it and finalized it, you made your payment, and then it was a matter of the invoice basically being processed and updated, and after it's updated and you log into your account, you have no need of buying a token. You don't need a token. And the reason why is because you paid for everything. You already paid for the $29.99 or whatever donation levels that you're entering in on. Okay. But now if a person basically starts the sign up process and then they, for some reason, that, oh man, this is cryptocurrency, they close the invoice, and now the only way that they can actually activate their account is they have to log into their account and purchase tokens. Okay, the software licensing token, which is right here, and the $25 donation token. Now, that's how this account was actually set up. The gentleman that owns this account, basically, what I did is I created the account for him. And then because I created the account for him and he didn't go through the whole process of, like I did for us from A to Z paying, or rather, in other words, going through the whole process of paying, then that would mean that he would need tokens to activate his account. Even when I actually joined, and let me turn this phone on silent. Everything on silent. This is live. Okay. Even when I joined, the gentleman that signed me up, he paid it forward for me. So what I did is I created the account. And then after I created the account, I made the password 123456. He logged into my account. He bought a $25 token and a $29.99 software licensing token. And he used that to activate my account. And so therefore, if I log into my account, it would show me as having a token. Now, here's the reason why I'm bringing this up. Because if someone joins and just goes through the process and pays for everything, they have no need of having a token. So you will not be able to log in and see a token by your name because you paid for everything already. If a person hasn't paid for everything and he closed the invoice and now he wants to activate his account, the only way it can be activated is to purchase a software license token for $29.99 and a donation token for $25. Okay, and so that's something to remember. But now in this training, let's say for instance, if you bought these tokens, okay, you bought these tokens. Let's say you bought four. You bought four $29.99 tokens and four $25 donation tokens. The $25 donation tokens will actually show here, and you will know that they are available because when it says is used, the letter would say N for no. The software licensing token, it would be the exact same way. Whether or not is used, it would actually say no. So you would have four $25 tokens here, and then you would have four $25 software license tokens there. Okay, now, here's something else. When you go to basically assign tokens, if you notice right here, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And the reason why, in this account, there's no tokens available. But if there was some tokens available, say like if there was tokens available, you can easily assign those tokens to whomever you want that's on your team, as long as they're not already activated. I'll give you an example of that. When we go down to my co-op team and we click on my donors, you can see right here active that there are 2 people that are that's active. When we go over to pending, we see that there are 2 people that are not active. So now if this account had tokens, okay, if this account had tokens right here that can be used, you can actually go to assign tokens to teammate, and you can take the donor key of these people that are actually pending. You can copy that donor key and then go back over to my co-op token, go to assign token to teammate, and you can assign a token to that person to activate them. Okay? And so that's one way that utilizing co-op tokens work. Here's another way that utilizing co-op tokens will work. If you look at my co-op team, okay, let's talk about that one, because that's tied in also with using co-op tokens. If you look at my co-op team, you notice you have my donors, you have register new donor. Now let's say, for instance, let's click that. And let's say, for instance, you have 5 people that you want to register. You really don't even have to send them your referral link for Coop5050 to sign them up. You just need their name, first name, last name, email, phone number. You fill out that information, and then you click add another donor if you have someone else. You fill out their information. If you have another one, add another donor and fill out their, to add someone else. Then once you have everyone in, you click submit. The system will automatically set up an account for each one of those persons. Their password will be 123456 for each one of those accounts. Okay? And then the only thing you have to do if you have purchased co-op tokens is go over to assign tokens to teammates, and you will actually see those tokens listed here. And then the only thing you have to do from there is go to my donors, go over to pending, copy their donor key, go back to co-op tokens and go to assign tokens to teammates, and then you can assign those tokens to whoever you want that you just signed up. Now that's powerful. I signed up 6 people through my dashboard that way. What I did is this. First of all, I purchased co-op tokens for each one of them. I purchased 6 of these $29.99. I did 6 of those. Okay. Then I turned around and I did 6 of these $25 level. I did that. Then after I finished that process, I went to my co-op 50/50 team. I went to register new donor. I signed all of them up. I knew their name and email and phone numbers. I signed up 6 of them this way. Then after I got all 6 of them signed up, I went back over to my co-op tokens. I went to my team. My co-op team. I went to my donors. And then I found all of those people over in pending. I copied their donor key, copied the donor key. Then after I copied the donor key, I went to co-op tokens and I clicked assign tokens to teammates. And then because I had tokens available, it allowed me to just go through the process of activating these people with the tokens that I have purchased for them. And I hope that makes sense to you, okay? And that's how you use co-op tokens. You can use it to activate an account that didn't finish the process. And you can also basically come to my co-op team and register new donors. And then basically after you register them, you can actually go to my donors and then go to pending, and you will find those people that you register there. You copy their donor key, and then you go to co-op tokens, and you go to assign tokens to teammates and assign it to them. Okay, so that's how co-op tokens work. Now, let's look at my co-op team again, okay? As I said, when it comes to my donors basically let you know who's active on the Coop5050 side, okay? If there's anyone that lapsed, if there's anyone that's suspended, is it anyone that's pending? And most time, those that are pending, they did not finish the sign-up process. And so that's why I said in your back office, you most likely have someone that's pending and they need someone to reach out to them and call them. But with my co-op team, if you notice, it gives the person's name, donor key, and email. But if you go up to CoopCrowd and you click on co-op team, if you go to free, it gives you the person's name, donor key, and phone number and email. Okay? And so that's an extra tip that you can have that you can use to get in touch with these people if you find someone on your pending list. Reach out and call them and see if you can help them. But let's go back down to my co-op team. So we talked about the donor section, what that is, to let you know who's active and let you know who's pending, who didn't finish the sign-up process, and who's suspended that you need to contact, and who has lapsed when their $29.99 software licensing fee comes to an end. That's where lapse and suspended would come in at. We talked about how to register new donors. Okay, we talked about that. The next one, renew a lapsed donor. Let me click that. Let me go to this. Oh, let me get out of that. Okay. Okay, let me see this. It seems like his system is crazy. But let me do this. Give me a minute here. Go back. Okay. Now, it seems like for some reason, renew a lapsed donor. This one is not opening up. And I don't know what it is that maybe so many people are hitting the system right now. But the thing is, what you need to know, this would be where you can renew a lapsed donor. You remember when we go to my donor and we have lapsed, there's no one here. Okay, there's no one here. But I'm sure if someone was here and we click renew a lapsed donor, it would open up so that you can actually renew that person. You can reactivate them. Okay, now the next one, my donor key, as you can see when you click that, it simply takes you to your Coop5050 site. So you can actually see your donor key right here. Okay, so we understand that. And then the next one, when we come down to my profile, we click on that. We click that, and it takes us back to where we were before in the beginning, where we can actually edit our profile and change things out. So we understand this because we went through that. The other one, change password, you click that, it allows you to change your password. Now, the interesting thing, you can also do the same thing in my profile, okay? When it comes to basically, change your password, you can click right there and you see what it does. It brings you right here to changing your password, okay? And something else, when you click edit my profile, you also have the password reset tokens. I've never used that before, so I wouldn't know how that actually works. So now, then we go down to where it says a one-time login key. And again, these are actually codes that you can use for one-time login. If for something, say for instance, if you lost a password or something like that, that's what this would actually be good for. Okay? And so now, on that note, that's going to end this training. The next training we're going to talk about is co-op tools, frequent asked questions, and help, and then our training will be done. My name is Larry D. Williams. I hope you look at this training and I hope you apply, because if you do, look at it over and over again, you can master this Coop5050 platform. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.